What's good, internet? It's your boy Drew Starks here, back with another video for you guys. Today I have 4 outlet pickups. Going through these 2 pairs of ones, a pair of 3s, and a pair of 4s. As you guys know, those are all going to be Jordans. So quick and simple, picked up a bunch of things. I got one super heater for you guys that I picked up at the outlet, so dreams do come true for those of you guys who have been looking at these. And then the rest of them are just kind of basically GR pickups that I got for super cheap. Some recent releases, some older releases. Nothing super crazy, but I wanted to show you guys those. So for the first pickup I do have a pair of Air Jordan 1s, as you guys can see. Let's see if I can get this nice and cool for y'all. So a pair of Air Jordan 1s, super simple. Not much to go about these. It's just gonna be a GR Air Jordan 1, the Yin Yang pack. I wanted to get the second pair, but those weren't on hash. I picked these up for $64.97, minus 30% off because of Memorial Day weekend on the hash wall. So they came out to like $50 after tax. I think a little bit less than that. I think it was like $48 after tax. But super clean. Got a dead stock pair. Asked somebody to have an extra pair in the back. They said they did. So just continue to ask them. Like if you see something on the wall and there's multiple pairs of them out, just ask them if they have another one in the back that's brand new in box. And they usually do. Sometimes Nike employees are dicks about it. Like, oh, the only thing we have is on the wall. But they're shit in the back. They have to fill it at the end of the night. So I'm stop being dicks and go get the fucks. Second thing I have, as you guys can see, simple Jordan 3 box. This is going to be a pair of Cyber Monday 3s. This one was cool. I saw him actually, restocking the hash wall over Memorial Day, and told him, I saw him like with the box. I didn't think because usually what they do is they use replacement boxes for things. Because what people will do is they'll wear the Jordans and then come back in and return them and say like, oh, they didn't fit right, they were defective, or I played basketball in them and they ripped, or whatever it was. And Nike honors those returns. So they just used the box to fill something out. When I asked him what that was, he said it was a Cyber Monday 3. They were at $149.99 listed, and then with 30% off, they came down to $100 plus tax. I paid like $108 or something like that, which is nice. It looks like somebody had wore them. I'm not sure if you guys can see that in the camera, but it looks like a small crease right there, but no big deal. They're gonna get worn anyways. But it looks like somebody took them out to take some pictures of them on feet and then kind of just put them back in the box, because both do have that creasing. So you guys can see that, but it's not that big of a deal. Both dead stock on the bottom, which is, I actually went back this week to take a look at stuff, and they had a full size run at another outlet at listed at $169. So luckily I got these before they went to the outlet, because then they would have priced them up and I wouldn't have been able to get the hash on it. They would probably just ship them over there. But next thing I have for you guys, if you guys see, I think these boxes are different. Yeah, elephant print versus cement print. A lot of people didn't like these when they originally dropped back in, I believe, January. But it was I think these are called the Loyalty 4s. These were completely dead stock. Somebody was returning them. It was probably either a rookie reseller or a someone who had bought them recently and just figured out like, oh, these are eventually gonna hit outlets, so just return them for full price and wait, or just gonna wait it out. I do remember the biggest complaint was that people said that the gold on these looked super cheap. And I agree, the gold on these does look super cheap. If they would have bronzed it a little bit, or maybe not had such a high gloss on these, it probably would have looked much better. But overall, the shoe is super clean. It's just a black and white Air Jordan 4. If you haven't noticed, all 3 of these are black and white for the most part, with little accents, and that's really it. I got these for the same thing. They were $149. I got these a couple of weeks ago, so they went 30% off. It was 20% off. So they came out to like $120, like $70 off of retail, which isn't too bad. I'm not gonna complain about that. But I remember wanting these because I hadn't seen them in person. I don't really go into a lot of the like Foot Lockers and stuff like that, because I know I'm just not gonna buy anything. And then the last thing I have for you guys, this is heat. Somebody fucked up. It's a pair of Air Jordan 1s. Let's do the same thing. Always mix this up. It's a pair of Air Jordan 1s. I think the backstory on this is that probably somebody's mom had bought this for them last year. Said like, hey, if you do well in school, I think these came out before Christmas. If you do well in school for Christmas, I'll get you these Jordans. They probably effed up. They said if you graduate or if you pass your classes by the summer, I'll give you these shoes. And here in Vegas, school's out this week, so you know if you passed or failed. He must have royally effed up for your mom to hold on these for so long and then return them because I have a pair of shattered backboard ones that I picked up at the outlet. Shout out to my boy who actually helped me cop these. He was the one who gave me the call. He texted me and was like, yo, we just got a crazy pickup, come up here. I live like 5 minutes from the outlet. Drove up there and he was like, yo, I got a couple of things for you. Showed me a couple of things, and then he was like, this is the thing I texted you about though. Pulled out the box. I thought it was gonna be a pair of black toes because that store that I went to actually got a bunch of black toes before they released on accident. And I picked up a pair there before they had released and then sold them on eBay immediately because they were going for like $300 at that point, and I knew the resale wasn't gonna be that high afterwards. So when he opened up the box, I was like, dog, stop playing with me. These are yours. You just brought these in to show off. He was like, no. So we returned these with a mom. Some lady returned them, was complaining about it, and he called me because he didn't like them. We were the same size, so a lot of things that he won't buy, he'll text me, and which was crazy. They were listed at $109 when I walked in the store, and then they had 30% off of Hash Weekend, so I got these for like $85, which is bananas. It's truly bananas. Like, it's crazy to see something like this get returned. But I remember back when Shattered Backboard 1.0 was released, that same outlet had a size 14 return. But somebody, I think, resells the size 14s because they get size 14 in almost everything hyped, and if it doesn't sell, that same person returns it, my boy says. So not a big deal. If anybody wants to go work at the outlet with a size 14, you'll get some crazy heat. But this is it right here. That's good for me. These will be worn. I have a bunch of Kanye Tour merch that I want to wear with a pair of V1s. I've been looking for those, couldn't find them. But that's ended it for me. Thank you guys for all the continued support. I'm gonna have more videos up for you guys. I have a Nike Lab video coming up later this week, and I also have the Vans Peanuts collab coming in today. I'm gonna try to record that for you guys and get that out also either this week or next week. Stay with me. I'm gonna have much more content coming out. I'm gonna start doing some Twitch stuff, get that going for you guys. Appreciate it. Thank you for the fan followers and supporters. It means the world to me. It really, really does. I'm still getting subscribers. I haven't dropped a video in like 3 months. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one. Peace.
Only true niggas I know. Take it back home. Only true niggas I know. 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 Only true niggas I know.